And he's looking left to right as Brodie Jesson finishes a hit. And Plant takes out Kirk. Bonner to the left side. Voldix cuts through, skating in front of the net for the Steeldogs. Thompson comes across the front, skating it all the way around the barrier as the Telford defence close up. Adams gets the shot away, the rebound drops down, and there's a skate forward to the puck, and a backhanded shot from Vladimir Luka. The puck ran on, and suddenly now Haywood's pushing and shoving with Luka, almost offering him out. Haywood knows if he can get under his skin, that could put him off the shooting, and that was the most likely opportunity of a goal we've seen in the first 8 minutes and 27 seconds, as you're not allowed to enter the blue line until the puck's done so. Toa passes through onto the right side for the Steeldogs, goes for the stretch pass cross ice. It bounces over Palmer's stick, and now the Telford Tigers on the counter-attack. Finlay Howells up on the blue line, winds up for the shot, and Zamodra makes light work and makes it safe. And McKinney and Haywood, a bit of pushing and shoving now. We talked about Haywood and how he likes to mix it up. Andy McKinney, Haywood keeps possession on. Sent round the barrier. Telford have got to watch for too many men. They left the puck, so the icing's washed off because they got a line change as the puck went firing down the ice along the wall just in front of the Telford Tigers bench. Telford Tigers coming out their end. Passes back, Fielder on the right side to Jesson, but it's intercepted well by Bissonnette. Hewitt walks down, shoots and scores! And the Sheffield Steeldogs, due to a defensive error, get the first goal on the board. It was Bissonnette that gained possession of the puck. A backhanded pass into Jason Hewitt. He drove down the centre lane and put it past Brad Day on the left-hand side to make it Sheffield Steeldogs 1, Telford Tigers 0. Time of the goal, even-handed on 11 minutes and 55 seconds, and that's not what you want if you're a Telford Tigers fan, Sean.
No, definitely not. I was unsure of the pass. I think it might have been Deacon.
Yeah, it was.
Tried to clear it. Unlucky.
Bissonnette, 6'4", long stick.
Straight onto
just
it.
managed to get a tap on the stick. Hewitt was driving forward, and now the Telford Tigers have got a mountain to climb.
Sheffield are playing our own game. They're dumping it in the corners, chasing after the puck, exactly the same as what Telford do.
What you have to ask yourself, both teams have got almost the same number of players on their benches as well, so work rate and number of roster. McKenzie carries it up to the top of the circle. Button hawks back to buy some time, gives it through to Corey Goodison. He comes in, the defenseman deep in the corner now. Skates the puck up the wall, looks to switch sides, clamps on the stick. McKenzie walks out, passes to the back post. Zamodra panics, and the shot comes in from Andy McKinney. Great goal. In front of the slot there. McKenzie buying his time. Zamodra goes side to side, hits the post, and then McKenzie passes the puck through to Andy McKinney, puts it on his forehand, and finds the back of the net over Zamodra, who was down on his knees, and the Telford Tigers get a goal on 19 minutes and 16 seconds, making it a 1-1 game, and that will give them, then when they go in the dressing room, it's a 0-0 period. There's still a lot of work to do, but they've made up that goal they conceded. 1-1 the first period, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully now it'll give Telford a bit of momentum now, moving forward.
Haywood banks the puck off the boards. There's only a few seconds remaining in this first period. As 30 seconds remain in an end-to-end game of hockey. Jesson taps the puck down. Jack Watkins gets it through to Silverthorne. Silverthorne back to Watkins, puts it on the forehand, shoots to the side, netted. And the rebound picked up by Haywood. Banks it off the boards. And a big hit from Jack Watkins onto Haywood. He nicks and pulls his stick to trip him over, but it was a great hit that the fans are absolutely loving. And down the other end of the ice, there's a battle for the puck in the corner as it goes side to side, and the referee blows the whistle, and Bonner ties up. Harewood, but again, I love the way, from a defensive point of view, the Steeldogs close up. So the two defensemen close up together, and of course the forward's instinct is to break them apart and go through the middle, but they're really solid together. I'd be interested to see what happened if you went round them and went wide and came in. Brad Day making a save there from a quick release shot from Graham once again. He's definitely a danger man now. McKenzie hits the blue line, cuts inside, splits the knee, shoots and scores! Puts it past Zamodra on the left side! And Scott McKenzie, just as we were saying it, drove wide to the right, walked the puck in, I thought at one point the defence was going to step up, but no. Scott dipsy noodles from left to right, forehand to backhand, puts it on and shoots left, beats Zamodra into the left-hand post, and now the Telford Tigers get first blood in that period on 3 minutes and 21 seconds from a beautifully executed shot and goal from Scott McKenzie, making it 2-1 the scoreline here at the Telford Ice Rink, which is now 7-5 on aggregate. It's a 2-goal game. There's a great game of hockey unfolding here at the Telford Ice Rink. Bissonnette fakes the shot, makes the stretch pass across to the far side of the ice. Smith dumps it in corner to corner. Bissonnette lunges at it, but McKinnon's get it there. But Bissonnette picks up the puck, backhands it through. Shot comes in from Hewitt. The D close up and push and shove at Hewitt, and McKinnon gives him a bit of a... And then McKinney is offering out Hewitt and sort of saying, if you want to go, go. And the two of them are both going for penalties now. The referee's had enough of them. They distracted his attention, and both of them trying to goad the other one. Now, the balance of play here is Hewitt's your goal scorer, and McKinney's like, right, OK, let's mix this up and try and take you out of it. Very similar to what Haywood did with Vladimir Luka in the first period. And the puck comes out into neutral ice, and Danny Rose picks it up, and 4-on-4 hockey really opening up the space. And how they're playing with this level of intensity for this amount of time is testament to the physicality and the strength required to play ice hockey at this level here at the Telford Ice Rink. Danny Rose, Bissonnette walks in, taken off his feet by McKenzie, and a penalty's coming. That was inevitable. Scott looks at his stick as if to say, I didn't mean it, but he's gone for a slashing penalty. You could have had a slash, you could have had a hook. Bissonnette, 6'4" of him, goes through the middle. McKenzie's stick comes across his ankle, pulls it back. Bissonnette falls forward, and this 2-1 the scoreline. They've made up one of a 3-goal deficit, but they've still got work to do. McKenzie picks it up down the left side, drives in front of the bench, protects the puck, carries it round, is taken out, and that's going to go as a penalty. So the Telford Tigers netminder, Brad Day, skates to the bench to give them the extra player. Passing the puck around, Goodison puts it down low. Luca up to Goodison on the point. D to D across to Jonathan Weaver. Back to Goodison. Goodison's got an option to Luca on the right side. He passes it down to him. They're biding their time with the extra guy on the ice. Weaver winds up for the shot to the back post to Sam Watkins. It runs on to Luca. Luca plays it back up to the point to Goodison. Back down to the right corner to Vladimir Luca. Tries to feed the puck through, and Sheffield get a touch on it. So a tripping penalty called against Scott McKenzie in the corner. Sends the puck goal bound. Andy McKinney using strong feet to get in the way of Zamodra, standing in front of the netminder so he can't see where the shot's coming from. And now a fancy little bit of footwork from Finley Howells, and a penalty's coming.
Another penalty.
And it's a hooking penalty that's been called against...
Is it?
If it's against Sheffield, we're going to go 5-on-3 for 9 seconds, and then the power play continues.
I think it's Smith, is it, Tim?
And it's gone against number 42, Tim Smith. Harewood picks it up, carries it over the blue line, delays. He's got a bit of time on the puck. Goes cross ice to Weaver, the puck drops down. Bissonnette with a stretch pass. Hewitt on the breakaway. Hewitt versus Brad Day, tries to wrap it around. Brad Day uses the leg pad, and now the counter-attack goes the other way with a stretch pass, but it's going to go for icing. Voldix dumps the puck down. Brad Day sets up the play. Plant's going to pick it up from behind the net. Hewitt's the forechecker. Plant comes out the right side, passes on to Andy McKinney.
Go on.
Splits down the middle, walks in, shoots! And a hip check from Morgan. That was a great defensive play. He used his hip to take McKinney off his feet. Now, Haywood. We didn't see much of him in the last period, did we?
No, he was quiet. I think he stayed on the bench for ages.
Now, Sam Watkins gets hold of the puck, tries to pass it across to Finley Howells, but a reach of the backhand of Henry Adams, and now Morgan shoots and scores. Adams got the puck through to him. Morgan drives down the right side to the top of the circle, and he fires the puck home, and the Sheffield Steeldogs start celebrating like they've won the competition. The 5 players on the ice huddle towards them. The players on the bench start banging the glass and celebrating as they come off to touch gloves in front of the bench. And now that Telford Tigers steep hill.
So you saw the mistake then, Finley Howells. He tripped over, fell over, stayed down on the ice. Sheffield then 3-on-1.
And now we're back to an 8-5 scoreline. Smith and Aston up to Weaver on the point. Sends the puck goal bound. Bell dives at the puck, deflects it away from the barrier. And a penalty called on Joe Aston. what Aston's saying is he put the stick across, and then the player that was on the receiving end pinched the stick against his body and held onto it, so he got a hook and goes off for a line change, and that was a good opportunity for the Tigers, and you can't fault the Steeldogs netminder just getting enough of it to deflect it away from the goal. Sam Watkins presses forward, playing into the ball. That was a bit, and he's going. What's going on there with Watkins and Hewitt? He threw a couple, surely he did. And Watkins gives him a shove back. There was a cheap shot on the boards there. The referees are letting it go. But there was a couple of cheap shots down there, and now we've got to watch whether this spills over. Weaver winds up and shoots, and the puck drops down into the skates, and the netminder frees it down. Watkins skates away, and the players are more interested in the punch that was swung towards Hewitt from Watkins, but nobody's going near Watkins. They're all going towards the referees. It's 2-2 here tonight, and that game in Sheffield appears to have cost Tom Watkins' men a trophy. Harewood plays it on.
Oh, what a goal!
A goal! And this time it was Nick Oliver who gets the pass from Harewood. He drives down the right side, he comes across, he winds up and shoots, and it goes in the net.
Yeah.
Harewood.
I think it was Jesson. I'm sure it was Jesson.
And Toner and Harewood are mixing it up right in front of the play there.
Can you see or not? I'm just looking at the replay.
Yeah, you can't see from that, isn't it?
Whoa.
So it was a high stick. And the Sheffield Steeldog fans are celebrating. Deflects on the stick, and now Towner. And a slash comes into Goodison, and Towner's hanging on to his stick, and the two of them wrestle for the puck, and a big hit on Harewood there from Morgan. Harewood pushes through on the right side. Voldix, and a whistle for icing, I think. Oh, 6 men. Sheffield are too many men. Linesman in front of the bench. And look at this pushing and shoving between Harewood and Silverthorne. And that was a big slash from Zamodra onto Silverthorne's leg as he stands in front. Weaver onto the back post, tried to side from Silverthorne to Jesson. Winds up for the shot, puck runs on. Back plant on the backhand, Silverthorne in the slot. Shot comes in, goes wide to the right. Puck goes up, McKenzie catches it, plays it down. Harewood taken off his skates, and a penalty assessed on Scott McKenzie with 59 seconds left to play. Both sets of fans are cheering on their players from a fantastic game of hockey that we've witnessed here tonight. But the Tigers didn't quite have enough in the tank. And the final seconds of the game tick by, and the Sheffield Steeldogs throw their sticks and gloves in the air as the celebrations begin, as they go home with some silverware on a fantastic performance, a great game of evenly matched hockey in the Telford ice rink, and they're jumping up and down in a circle as the players celebrate. And disappointment, obviously, amongst the Telford Tigers.
You must be pleased with that performance. John, brother. Absolutely, yeah. You know, it's been an up and down year. It's been a very competitive league so far, but I'm absolutely over the moon to get it over and done. I think over the two legs we were, deserving winners, but again, it just shows how competitive the league is.
And I think playing that game on Sunday as well, it was a really interesting demographic to have to play them in a league game between the two legs of this final.
Of course, Sunday weren't ideal by long stretch of imagination. They were almost a bit, there were a lot of nerves there, and you could see with the way the game went, but I think, you know, over the two legs of the final, there was some really quality hockey, and it's a great advert for the league.
Absolutely, well done, and safe trip back, and enjoy the celebrations.
Cheers, guys, thank you.
Thank you very much. That was the Sheffield Steeldogs coach there, just having a quick chat about the celebrations as a bottle of champagne is suddenly corked. We'll just catch up with Coach Tom Watkins. A fantastic game of hockey, a tough game of hockey, but it wasn't to be tonight.
No, it was hard. It was really hard. Sheffield did a fantastic job of making it really difficult to create offense. They've got solid goaltending, so when they keep you to the outside, they're heavily reliant on him making saves, which he's very, very capable of doing. Disappointing the fact that obviously we lose, but we've got to be proud of ourselves. We give ourselves a chance tonight. A 2-1 coming into the third period. You know what, we were really confident, and then unfortunately a little blip, and you know that's what happens. I think we can use tonight as a really good learning experience, as we've got to totally eradicate the game. No, that's a 2-0 victory for us for 2 mistakes that they get, but you know, well done to Ali Cree and the guys. They're working tremendously hard up there to put a good hockey club together, and I'm pleased for Ali.
And I think it's worth saying as well, it's been an amazing advert for British ice hockey, this game here tonight.
Yeah, look, we've got a good crowd in here midweek. Great to see so many Sheffield fans travelling down. It's disappointing to lose. It's always disappointing to lose. But that's hockey. Somebody's got to win.
Thank you very much, Tom. Good job.
Yeah.
That's Coach Tom Watkins there, reflecting on the outcome of the game, and I think it's fair to say that the Sheffield Steeldogs are very deserving winners. As Tom said, they're a great advert for the sport, a fantastic performance, and now the Sheffield Steeldogs will now make their way up to collect the trophy and the cap, and they'll celebrate long into the night here with a fantastic game of ice hockey. And as we've had, a great game here at Telford Ice Rink, and the playoff competition is only 2 weeks away. The Telford Tigers, league champions, now the Sheffield Steeldogs picking up the trophy, skating back towards their fans, crouching down as the captain launches the trophy up towards their fans, and the fans are on their feet and they go against the glass and they pile up against the wall with the trophy high above their heads as they celebrate being Challenge Cup winners for the NIHL Cup. They pick up a piece of silverware against the league champions, and that will go down pretty well as far as they're concerned. There's the Sheffield Steeldogs celebrating that victory with their fans up in the rink, who are clapping and cheering for the team as they now pose for photographs and celebrate the collection of the Challenge Cup.